你拿出来让我复习一下，快点，
算了算了。
拿出来让我复习一下。
When Bo Mingqiu was a 15-year-old in Beijing, China, he figured out what he wanted to do going forward.
I decided to learn something like mass media or public communications and stuff. And I think going to the United States may be my best choice. So I talked to my parents and they agreed.
No controversy, all support. A few years later, he was off to Syracuse University. Unfortunately for some of Bo Ming's friends back home, they didn't get as much of a say.
I've seen a lot of my classmates, their parents want them to study more like STEM subjects. They put a lot of pressure.
So they're sent halfway across the world to a country that feels like another planet.
Encounter culture shock because for Chinese people, they're always very introverted. American people are always extroverted and they just speak whatever they want.
And I know what you're thinking. Come on, how different could it really be? Well, let me pose you a scenario. Have you ever had one of those moments where the teacher gets up to the front of the classroom, asks you to raise your hand, and you just have no idea what to do or say? Well, Jinglu An says you really don't know the half of it.
They are not aware of raising their hands during the class because in China, the education system trains you as a listener instead of a student who actively asks questions.
Those factors have led to disturbing trends among Chinese studying in the U.S.
They are frustrated and they don't know how to adapt to this college culture, and they have this social isolation they are suffering from.
What can be done to fix social isolation is still an open-ended question both for Anne and students like her throughout the country.
But I feel like the organizations that SU has for international students, not as specifically for Chinese students. So when the time they have some mental issues, academic difficulties, I don't think they know where exactly they can get help from.
Chris Lucey, NCC News.